Hi, welcome to Fish in the Midwest. I'm Mike Frisch. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to walleye fishing. We're going to the Perham, Minnesota area. That's a walleye hotspot. We're really looking forward to this trip. Get in the boat with us. Come along. It's walleyes from Perham, Minnesota. So today we're in the Perham, Minnesota area. Now this is a really dynamic area. Perham is a small town, but it's a small town with industry and a lot going on. But one of the things that it's got going on that maybe people don't know quite as much about is the fishing. Today we're with walleye guide Levi Roberts. He says he's on a good bite. Let's go. So we get out into our first spot and we're using a kind of tried and true walleye technique. It's a jig and a minnow. We're pitching into the weeds and some of the openings in the weeds. Levi is using the active target to actually see the fish in the weeds and then pitch to them. I'm pitching a little more blindly, but nevertheless there's fish around. It's not long and Levi gets bit. How is it? Scrapper. There you go. There's a start. Good job, Levi. In the weeds.
Yep.
A Perham, Minnesota walleye. That's a good way to start today. A really good way to start today.
A 16-incher probably. Here I thought. 18.
18. Good start, man.
Yep. What I like about walleye fishing most is just the challenge of it. Every day is different, finding where they're at every day and finding what they want to bite that day. Can be a challenge, but just putting the pieces of the puzzle together, that's what makes it the most fun for me.
Nice walleye. There you go.
A little better one.
That's a nice one. That's a nice walleye, huh?
For sure.
For sure. We're seeing enough of them just to get them to bite once in a while.
Finally followed it down like it's supposed to do.
Yep. God, they're just pretty. Fat too, aren't they, and healthy. 1/8
ounce jigs. Calm sunny days like this, you're having to pitch at them. Water's clear, spooking fish. So if you get some wind, you can troll right over them, but we're just casting.
Like I said, this is pretty simple fishing. It's a jig and a minnow, pitched. We let it settle into the bottom. I'm watching Levi now because he's catching fish and he's kind of shaking that jig a little bit when it's on bottom. So I'm trying to modify what I'm doing a little bit. But with a jig and a minnow, it's important to let the fish kind of tell you what they want and then try to duplicate it. And you can see Levi's an excellent jig fisherman. There you go.
Feels right. Yeah.
That's the right kind. There we go. Good job, Levi. You are on them.
Just keep getting bigger.
Yep. Nice. Are those coming on suckers?
That one was a redtail actually, but the other two have.
And suckers.
Yeah.
Nice fish.
Yeah.
Fat, healthy.
Same as last. Full of perch and shiners they're eating up here.
Eating good.
Yep.
That's fun stuff. Jigging a minnow doesn't get much better.
No.
Fishing the Midwest is brought to you by G3 Boats, Yamaha Outboards, Strike King Lure Company, Lou's Fishing, and Hanna's Marine.
Gotten to be good with the jig just growing up. That's what I did a lot. That's how I started fishing for walleyes, was jigs and minnows, and it's just a very versatile way. You can fish shallow, deep, you know, in the weeds, sand flats, all that stuff. Jigs are just dynamite way to catch walleyes, and they've been proven in many ways.
Nice. Right kind?
Yep.
Where do you want him?
I think he's gonna come on that side.
Get my rod out of the way here. That's a big one there. That's a nice one. About like the other ones, I guess. Those are the right ones, though.
Yep.
Job, Levi.
Thank you.
You gonna let me catch one? Or you can catch them all. You can catch them all.
We're trying.
Another fatty.
Another nice one.
Yep. All from the same year class, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all about 17 to 18-inch fish.
Yep.
It's gorgeous.
Fat and healthy.
Early summer weed walleyes.
So the one thing that's a little bit unique to what we're doing today, or at least would have been unique 3 or 4 years ago, is the use of forward-facing sonar. Levi is scanning in the weeds, he's picking out individual fish and pitching to them. Wow, that's proven to be a great way to catch fish. This might be the right one. Yep. Finally. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Hook that.
Same year class. I shook the jig like you said you've been doing, instead of hopping it, and he ate it. That's probably an eater, huh?
Yeah.
If we were eating.
Yep.
16, 17 incher maybe.
17.
Hey folks, when you travel a lot with your boat and trailer like I do, sometimes your trailer, your boat, well, they get dirty. The products that I'm using to help keep my boat and trailer showroom shiny are Starbright products. This is Metal Protect. It does a great job on my trailer. Check this out. It's simple. Spray on, wipe it off, and my trailer looks showroom shiny. This could be a walleye.
Oh yeah, nice one. Nice
There we
fish,
go.
Mike.
Thank you. That one thunked it. God, they're just healthy, just nice looking fish. So there's a protected slot on this lake, correct?
Yep.
Yep. And one of the things about the Perham area, you've got lots of lakes,
Tons.
lots of water,
Yep.
lots of fish, right?
Never-ending opportunity.
Yep, exactly. Exactly, that's cool.
Yep.
And this would be one that if we were keeping, we're not, would probably, this would be a legal one, right?
That'd be perfect. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, 18 inch and over, you got to throw back. But
Sure.
yeah, that's probably a 16, 17 be perfect if we were keeping.
Yep. All right, let's get her back.
Fishing the Midwest is brought to you by Starbright, Explore Alexandria Tourism, Superior Industries, Visit Pierre, South Dakota, Nelson Auto Center, and Distinctive Cabinet Design.
Hooked up.
Yep. Feels right.
Right kind.
I think so. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice one. That's the biggest one of the day probably, huh?
I think so.
How we got in here, we marked them right away.
Yep.
You just said if they bite, we're good.
That one didn't waste any time when I dropped it on him.
Nice job.
1/8 ounce jig and a minnow.
So we hop around from spot to spot, and basically what we're doing is we're covering water. Levi's using that active target. He's keeping us on the move with the trolling motor. When we see some fish, we're slowing up and we're pitching to them. And one of the things that we decide to do, which really plays big, is we start to pitch a bobber and a leech. Levi actually starts it. He catches a couple fish. I go to it. And pretty soon, we're into a really good bobber bite. So we've transitioned from the jigging a minnow to a leech underneath a slip bobber. And these fish are really liking the leeches. Nice, another good one.
Yeah.
There you go. On the bobber that time, you switched it up.
Yep. A little bit different.
Whoops, and just look at those fish out there. 20 feet out from the boat.
Showed him the jig a few times and didn't eat, and another beautiful walleye.
So the Perham area, like I said, has a lot of industry. It's a vibrant small town. When you come to Perham in the summer, they've got a lot of specialty shops up and down Main Street. This is a tourist haven. Like I said, industry, a lot going on. Perham is just a fun place to be. And as you can see, the fishing is good.
I like the area a lot. I love having, it's endless opportunity for lakes around. You could go to a different lake every day and it'd take you all summer, just tons of lakes, great people. There's lots of job opportunities in town. It's just put together really nice, and I enjoy it.
First off, as the Perham Sportsman's Club, we want to be all things to all sportsmen. So this area does offer an outdoor experience for everyone, from fishing to hunting to hiking to bird watching, cross-country skiing during the winter. So all the outdoor activities for youth. We offer disabled activities, veterans, and the entire community is involved in it.
Yeah, here in the Perham area, we're super fortunate, just the amount of lakes we have here. Whether you want to target walleyes, bass, perch, crappies, northerns, we have a little bit of everything. We have just tons and tons of good, high quality lakes that make it really a special place. If you want to fish a clear water, shallow, dirtier water, we have something for everyone, and that's really what's special about here is you can't hardly fish all the lakes in this area in a lifetime, even if you tried.
Today, we're eagerly anticipating the start of turtle races. That's right, turtle races. I've long been an admirer of the Perham, Minnesota community. This is a progressive, vibrant, small town. In fact, I think this is one of the most happening small towns all across Minnesota and beyond. Come on.
He took it.
All right, I'm going to a bobber. All about the same size, aren't they?
Yep, cookie cutter.
Yep.
17 to 20 inchers.
So the slip bobber rig is a rig that, again, 4 or 5 years ago wasn't getting that much play, but now with the advent of forward facing sonar in the walleye world, a lot of people are using it. They're targeting these fish, they're seeing the fish, pitching the bobber and the leech to them, letting that leech settle in, and some of these walleyes, they just can't refuse it. And one of the things that's helping us with our forward facing sonar is the transducer mount pole that we're using. We're using Rails Blaze's Hex Live Pole 60. It does a great job for allowing Levi to scan left and right and see those fish.
Sneak behind you here.
I followed your lead, Levi.
Looks like this was a critical adjustment.
He doesn't want to come here that bad.
Nice one.
Thank you, sir. You know what the key to success is? A good guide. That's you, my friend.
Fishing the Midwest is presented by Discover Perham, Minnesota, New Everts Resort, Cabotogama Lake, Pickerel Lake Lodge, Power Pole, Trailblazer.
Ooh, it looks pretty long to me.
Yeah.
Nice one. Really nice one. There we go. That's a good fish, Levi. Good job, buddy.
Popped off in the net. Perfect.
Awesome. Nice.
Be a 20 and a half, somewhere in there.
Perham, Minnesota. Walleyes. You betcha.
Yep.
Oh man, and this is kind of the North Country. It's beautiful up here. The fish are here, the fish bite. It's good stuff. Today we're catching these walleyes on jigs and minnows, but another great way to catch walleyes in the weeds is on a jig and a plastic. Specifically, I love the Strike King Z2 and Baby Z2 fished on a jig head for walleyes in the weeds. You're gonna wanna tune in later during this season. We're gonna have some great catches of walleyes on the Strike King Z2.
Another nice one.
Yeah, it's a nice one. That's an over.
Yeah.
So today we caught quite a few of these fish pitching jigs and minnows, and that's a game of feel. And Levi and I are both using very sensitive spinning rods. I'm using the Pro TI and the Speed Stick from Lew's. Both of those rods are built for jig fishing. They've got extra fast action, but a nice light tip so you can let that fish take that bait. But when you set the hook, you've got good power into the backbone of the rod. They're super lightweight, they're fun to fish with. The other thing that I'm doing today is I'm using a couple of Lew's spinning reels. Now Lew's does a great job with their spinning reels. They built lightweight reels that are smooth as silk, and they got dynamite drag systems. The final component of the system is the fishing line. I'm using 6-pound contra fluorocarbon. It's low vis so the fish can't see it. It's also fairly low stretch so you can really feel the bites, and you've got good hook setting power. And that line is strong. It keeps those fish from burying in the weeds and breaking you off. On this trip, we stayed at Sunny Bay Resort. They've got comfortable cabins, sandy beaches, and a beautiful waterfront view. A eater.
There we go.
God, we've had some fun today.
Yeah, it's been good.
It has been good. It has been fun. Lots of fun. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You did a
Pleasure.
great job, man. Great job. The Perham area of Minnesota, well, it's proven today. This is a really fishy area. We had some fun. You need to add this area to your fishing destination bucket list. Well, there you have it, folks. Levi Roberts, he's a great walleye stick, and the Perham, Minnesota area is a tremendous fishing destination. You gotta put this on your fishing destination bucket list. From all of us at Fish in the Midwest, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again next time. And as always, remember to include a youngster in your next outdoors adventure.